It was the morning of Easter before the sun rose. Two guardians on a hillside were just trying to doze. You see, Jesus has died 3 days before. A huge stone has been placed to seal the cave door. The disciples were sleeping, but tossed in their beds as visions of danger swirled round in their heads. Would they be arrested and led away too? Without Jesus, their leader, what would they do?
In her small, quiet home not too far away, Jesus' friend Mary was planning the day. She would go to the cave with her perfume and spice and hope that her gifts would make Jesus smell nice.
The sun through the trees was just starting to peep at the guards on the hill who were now fast asleep, when all of a sudden there came an earthquake, and the rocks and trees all started to shake.
The guards jumped in fright, then fell straight to the floor. As the stone rolled away and unleashed the door, then Mary arrived and crept up to the cave. She had to see Jesus. She had to be brave.
But the cave was now empty. He just wasn't there. Mary sat down and wept, and her cries filled the air. But suddenly, Mary heard someone behind. "Dear woman, who do you hope to find?"
Mary jumped and turned around, so confused and afraid. Was the man a gardener? And why had he stayed? But the calm in his voice, the words that he said, soon let Mary know she had nothing to dread.
"Dear Mary, it's me. It's Jesus, your friend. My story just starting. This weren't the end." His eyes were twinkly, his smile so bright. My Mary knew in a moment, but could she be right?
She gasped in surprise and cried, "Jesus, it's you. You came back. You promised came true." Jesus nodded and said, "But there's no time to use. You must tell the disciples. Go, spread the good news." So she jumped to her feet and away Mary went. She'd a story to tell, a tale heaven sent. She ran without stopping and called through the door, "Disciples, you've never heard this news before.
Now Peter, now James, now Thomas, now John. I went to the cave. Jesus' body was gone. But he called me by name. He's alive. It is true. It's a miracle only our great God could do." Then the trees seemed to dance. The birds started to sing. All creation joined to worship the King. "He's alive! He's alive!" the rocks cried in praise. The whole earth rejoiced on the day of all days. Then later that night, Mary kneeled down to pray. She thought about what had happened that day, and the stars heard her whisper through soft evening night.
Happy Easter to all, and all good night.